Okay, Jake and Leo, how are you guys doing? How are you holding up so far today?
Doing
I'm doing
well,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good,
Thank you.
good, good. Congratulations on this. I was creeped out, so thank you so, so much.
Right.
Leo, I got to start with you because, who doesn't love a great true crime story? But I was wondering, I mean, this one is so creepy and so goosebumpy because it's the guy next door. It's the husband who your character thinks, I married this great guy. Did you know about this story before you kind of dove into the series?
I was not familiar with it. Definitely after getting having the meeting initially, I dove into the world. Still, it came more undone the further we got in.
Yeah.
I think to what you were saying about the content, the thing with Gail that I managed was a very focused, sifting everything through the lens of this is my family. I protect my family. I will do everything for my family. So I think the hard part in that is learning to unhate
Yeah.
brother B, my
Yeah.
husband.
Yeah, absolutely. Jake, wow, unbelievable. You just blow me away with every performance that you like as you go on in your career. It's unbelievable. This
Thank
guy though, like, did you feel like every day after you wrapped, you'd have to take like 18 showers? How do you get into the mindset of somebody like this and then try to shake it off after?
you. I through the nature of Berchtold's story and the way that the narrative is constructed, I was afforded the the opportunity to like stay in this little vacuum of like what B wants and what he's trying to accomplish and how he's trying to get it. And so it allowed me unwittingly
Mm.
to remain like the hero of my own story without, being sort of hacky and being like, he thinks he's the love interest is like, no, but like he thinks, I mean, he's an egomaniac. Like he thinks it's about him. And it
Yeah.
wasn't until I saw the first episode all cut together that I think I really got the feeling that I think you're speaking to, because I then got to see these incredible performances from Leo, from Anna, from Colin, to see, oh, this guy's on this track, and the ripple effect of what he's doing is destroying people.
Yeah.
And so the actual doing of it was this weird like ego trip because it's about him and he's a psycho and a pedophile and an egomaniac and a narcissist and all these things, and there's layers built in there of his connection to each of these people, but the full scope of like what that effect is, I don't think I was present to until seeing these cut together and then going like, oh, when you put these two images back to back, it tells
Mm.
a horrifying story.
Yeah, and Leo, like, how much of a deep dive do you have to do with there's so much information available to you in terms of research, or do you just kind of go with what is given to you on the script and, as you said before, just try to stay focused, you know?
Well, for me, Gail was not the real Gail was not involved creatively. I think she'd like the privacy, which completely understandable. And so I had what was on the page. And then, thankfully we had Jan and
Mm.
Marianne, the actual people on set. And we really were given so much content to help us and prepare us. So for me, I really had to go off of kind of that balance. I took from the script what I wanted. I took from what I was maybe missing in the tapes, from the letters,
Yeah.
and tried to marry them in a way that would be most dynamic to the character.
Right. And Jay, quickly for you, I mean, even just having Jan there, my God, you know, what she went through. How much of a responsibility do you feel playing a person like this?
Yeah, I mean, that I was overwhelmed by real, living Jan's like championing and warmth and generosity toward me as an actor in saying like, tell us exactly how you think it should be. Like, the information, Nick has it all. It's in these scripts, like kind of go forth essentially was like her spirit toward me in this production. And it was so freeing to know that she was like in the wings championing this and like going through these scripts with a fine-tooth comb, and that it was built out of this reality. Let me do my job, which hopefully then is in service of telling this story for the reasons that they want to tell it, and it would have been more difficult to play this character knowing that she was unhappy with how we were portraying the story, or that she was uncomfortable with it, or it was having an adverse effect, or that she wasn't a participant, or, if that had been the case, I don't think I would have wanted to do it, and she and Marianne were just invaluable to telling this story in this way.
Yeah. Well, listen, congratulations to the two of you. It's just really, I think it's an important story to tell. And if it even helps somebody out there, kudos to you both. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate that. And hope to see you in person next time to the both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.